Hello, and welcome to Nosy Bystanders Live. I am your host, Chief Nosy Bystander, one word. And today we're going to be talking about Shaun T. Adams. If you don't know who Shaun T. Adams is, let me just break it down for you. Okay, so Shaun T. Adams is, and let me show you his picture before we get started, because I think I got a pic of him. Yeah, here he is. Okay, so this is Shaun T. Adams and and his two bed wenches. Okay. I don't know what the bed wenches names are. I just know that they're wenches. Okay. So this is Shaun T. Adams. He has gone incredibly viral across all social media for being this man in this polyamorous relationship, which is kind of normal because polyamory is like kind of popularized now because of that show Sister Wives and Brother Husbands and all that other stuff. But Shaun T. Adams is getting really popular because a lot of stories have been coming out in regards to the two women. One of them, people are allegedly that he groomed her since she was like 18, which is still relatively young, and he made her his sister wife. The other woman, she was in the military. She was and still is in the military. So that I think that's how she met him. And now all of a sudden, his father, his brother, and an ex-girlfriend have come forward to basically share their story about Shaun T. Adams. So that's really, in a nutshell, who he is. So we're going to be going over that because it's Sunday, and I don't want to have to deal with other celebrity news because there's not a whole lot of celebrity news out. It's just mess on the internet. So I wanted to talk about that because it's interesting. I mean, I keep seeing it all over my FYP, and I'm just like, who are these people? So I took the time. You know me, I'm nosy. So I took the time to get myself over to the poly side of TikTok, and I found a really great page called Poly Clowns, and they just talk about them essentially, and they just really got all the tea. So we're gonna be watching from Poly Clowns. Shout out to Poly Clowns. Go follow them on TikTok. If they have other social media, go follow them there. I'm gonna show you their handle. It's really simple. Poly Clowns, one word. So we're gonna get into all of that, but first we gotta see who's all in the building because this is the main topic today. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Don't ask, okay? Ain't nothing else to talk about. This is all we got for today. Okay, got it. Good. All right, let's see who's all in the building. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Shug. Hello, Sheree says, hey, cousins. Hey, Chief. Hey, how you doing today? Hello, Kwanda. Hello, Amber. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Darissa. So Darissa says, I knew she was talking about them. Hello, Tiffany. How you doing today? Hello, Veronica. Hello, Soothing Zen Sound says, you my people on my mama's side. Hello, Veronica. Hello, S. Rob. Hello, Jess S. Hello, Sassy Brown. Hello, Statement 92. What's up, Helen? How are you today? Hello, Jamie Campbell says, waited all day for this loud honey child. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Keisha says, we on CP time today. listen, listen, I was early. I sat at the desk, the gray chair. Okay. I sat at the gray chair early. I don't know what happened. I was scrolling through Twitter. I was just, like scrolling through Twitter. Bitch got distracted. Okay. So I was on time, but my noodle was not. Hello, V Haggard. Hello, Sin. How you doing today? Hello, Lucky Lady. Hello, Nosy You're Inquisitive. What's up, Butterpea Cantan? How are you? Hello, our Virgil. Hello, Helen. Hello, Just Bougie says. Brittany says, scam is likely. Now I don't know that. That's alleged. That's alleged. Now I do believe that their grift is more of a kind of like watch us and react to us and talk to us and chime in on us and get triggered by us and send us money. I think that's a grift, and that's like a mid low level grift that most people don't talk about, because even people who get on the internet who show you something shocking and all, and you send them money, Cash App, Venmo, gifts, that's a grift. I mean, it's harmless because it's your money, and if you want to give it to them, hey, that's your business. But essentially it's a grift. You understand what I mean? Sorry, not sorry. Hello, Lexi Glow. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Sophie. Hello, Rose Allen, all the way from Facebook says, hey, everyone. Hello, Speak to Heal. Hello, Libra. Hello, Brittany Alexis. This is from Miss Mama Sita says, what's up, all? Hello, DL. Hello, Auntie Tonisha. What's up? Ditch Doctor says, I wipe my feet. Hit the like button before I enter. Thank you. Wipe your feet. Okay. Ms. Chow, how you doing today? Hello, Bree. Hello, Amber. Says, hey, nosy bystanders. And Stephanie, how you doing today? Hello, Natalie, all the way from Facebook. Hello, I think I already said hello to you. Speak to Heal. Hello, Watson, again, all over Facebook. Hello, Courtney. If I missed you, I apologize. I think I got through everyone though. I did not. I was lying. Uh, I was lying. Hello, 15 the boss. How you doing today? Hello, E. Ortiz. Hello, Rishby. Hello, Desiree. Hello, Amber. Hello, Keisha. Hello, Tovanya, all the way from Facebook. Hello, Nosy by Nature. Okay, I think I got to everyone. Hello, Lori and Queen Shell and Jennifer and Mrs. J. And Minnesota Mandy says, lurking, because I'm not sure who the people are. And we're just discussing that. Yeah, no, you can lurk and talk. It's all crazy. So this guy, if you just joined us, we're discussing Shaun T. Adams and his two bed wenches. Now, I don't know what their names are. Forgive me if I don't. Okay. I'm sure every other week he probably switches out a different bed wench. So we're going to be watching from Poly Clowns. Go ahead and follow them on. Hold on. Ooh, y'all almost saw a spicy DM. Okay. Oh, okay. Phew. Follow Poly Clowns. I have to lift this up. So you child almost got almost got in the DMs. Okay, let's slow it on down. So we're gonna be watching from their page today. And so we're gonna be watching from their page today. Okay. You said I saw a glimpse of how he treated Road to 750, shaking my head. Did y'all see? No, I did not see that. Mind your business. Okay. So we're just going to start from the top because there's a lot to go over. He's been, a lot of people join Shaun T. Adams live streams. So we can't go over every single person who's talked to them, but we will get to some of the notable people. So let's start off with his brother. Now his brother has come forward and basically has shared his side of the story. And I haven't watched the full video, so I don't really know what his brother is alleging, but here we go.
But the stories that I heard as far as his relationship, like I don't think they divorced yet. You know what I'm saying? I think they still married on paper. Like if I text my dad right now and ask him if he got a divorce, I'm pretty sure he'll say no. Like this. So let me put your hand on game. Shaun liked one of my comments on my videos earlier. You know what I'm saying? He liked one of my comments, and me thinking, I'm like, okay, he liked one of my comments, so that means he gonna reach out to me. Nope. And then guess who called me? My dad called me. And then he was talking about how Shaun was saying I got a fucking alter ego or some shit, and I'm fucking just rambling about bullshit. Man, listen. If you want to lie, I want to be here. If you want to lie, I want to be here. It's just that simple. I'm out my business in the first fucking place. When it comes to lying, then I got to step up, especially if it's towards my dad. Come on now. Poverty.
So it seems like he's alleging that his brother is not divorced and his brother's actually still married. And now he's got two more bed wenches.
When? Where? How? Who? All the fucking, no cussing. All the W's. All the W's. Yes, me and Shaun was raised together, yes.
He's also alleging Shaun Adams is alleging that he and his brother grew up in poverty. And he's like, that's not true. We grew up middle class, probably upper middle class. So that is another thing. Shaun T. Adams is alleging that he is a self-made millionaire. He like got it out the mud, essentially. And his brother is also alleging that's not true. We never were broke. We were never poor. We grew up middle class. So him saying he got it out the mud is a lie. Now, most people who are trying to sell you something, whether they're trying to sell you those ebooks or, courses online, they always talk about how they got it out the mud. And 90 to 95% of those people who try to sell you those courses or those ebooks, they essentially are not broke, are not poor. They usually got a large investment. They usually come from families of wealth. But when you hear someone saying, oh, you got it out the mud, maybe I can get it out the mud. That's an easier selling point than saying, well, I'm already rich. So would you like to be rich too? And people are like, I don't want to hear rich people talk. So rich people usually try to hide their wealth. And when they hide their wealth, it makes them more attractive to the population so that people can purchase their materials or their merch or whatever it is that they're selling, because it's more of a shared discourse than it is if you're rich. Because if you're rich, people just kind of look at you like, ugh. But if you're like, oh, you got it out the mud too, well, then maybe I can get it out the mud. You understand what I mean? So his brother's alleging he never got it out the mud. We were middle class, and we went to, I think he said they went to like either a boarding school or private school or something of that nature. So they were never like poor.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because that's what I'm here to do. I ain't gonna even lie about why we fell off. So he went Navy, and then I ended up going to the Army, doing the Army thing for a while. And he kind of already fell out by then. But Shaun gave off the persona that he was better than everybody in the family, and I didn't like that. So that's why I stopped talking. That's why I cut ties with him. Like, I don't, like, it doesn't make sense to me why we got to be brothers and compete against each other. That doesn't make sense to me. It will never make sense to me. Like, if you my brother, you my dog. We're going to ride or die, be on the same level no matter what. So that's why we kind of fell out, because me and him eye to eye would never see. And I kind of, when I was in the Army for a while, I wanted to see him again, but just to fight. I'm not going to lie, just to fight. I'm not going to lie. That's the only reason I wanted to see him again, because I just wanted to fight him again. That's about it. But
Interesting. That's really interesting. And this is his brother's page. So I want to hear a little bit more from the brother before we get into his brother's fantastical live streams. But let me get to some of your comments. Oh, thank you very much. I painted it myself. Okay, so there ain't nothing to write home about, but I like that color too. This is from 15. The boss says, I can believe it. He lies about everything. He really does. You said, I knew he was a liar, a grifter. That's right. This one, Lexi Glow says, I'm going to just drink this water and mind my business because this is getting interesting. I never heard of them, but chap, neither have I. I've never heard of them until like this week. And it just kept coming up on my For You page. And then I started seeing it on Facebook and I started seeing it everywhere. And I'm like, who is this guy? So I just did a little bit of digging. I did a little bit of sleuthing. And then the closet door flew open and then the bones fell out. You know what I mean? Like everything, honey child, everything. So let's get into his brother's story time. Now his brother does do a story time and I want to get to it here. Here it is.
So everybody want a story time. So I'm going to give them a little story time, a quick recap of what happened that led me to the moments of, doing what I did on TikTok to clear the air and shit. So basically last night around it had to be around 12. I'm scrolling my For You page and my older brother pop up on the screen live. So I'm like, I take a screenshot of it and then I send it to my dad, which I all see on a video that I posted. And then me and my dad get talking and all that shit like that. So then I'm going through his videos, and one of his videos say that we grew up in poverty and all sorts of shit. And I'm just like, when did that take place? When the fuck did we struggle, bro? When did we miss a meal? Obviously, I ain't miss a meal. I know this motherfucker ain't miss a meal. Shit, everything that he trying to portray to be, I'm not surprised by it because that's just Shaun for you. That's who he is. That's what he do. And I can care less about what the fuck he got going on because I really don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, when it goes to a point where you gotta lie and fucking give off false perceptions about how we grew up, that's when I cross the line. Because first of all, you're not gonna disrespect supposedly our father, and I can't let that happen because he was a single dad. He did his damn thing. But Shaun, out of most people, can't do none of the talking because that motherfucker was spoiled as fuck. New shoes on his feet, new clothes on his back, new cars, all the fucking time. I ain't really much to go by on that shit because that motherfucker was spoiled as fuck. Was the spoiled one in a bunch. got whatever the fuck he wanted.
All those F-bombs I can't do, but basically he's saying we weren't poor. Now he did post a video, and the video is a text thread from between his brother and his dad, and I'm going to read it to you. So his brother sends his dad a video, and he tells his dad, press play. His dad replies and says, oh, hold on, let me try to zoom in where it's clear. He says, oh, he said we lived in the projects, and the brother said, yeah. And the dad said, really? And the brother said, blew my mind. And the dad said, wow. And the brother replied and says, I don't know what story he's telling, but I don't remember that part. And then the dad says, well, that is what he put out to everyone about me. Shows what anyone will do to get attention. LOL. That's really sad because that's your father. And especially as a single, right? I didn't even know his dad was a single Black man. As a single father, right? You would just drag him through the mud, even though your father is doing the best that he can with 2 young boys. And maybe he didn't have the ability to pay for you to go to college, but he had enough wherewithal to send you, your youngest brother, to the Navy, and you, the older brother, to the Army. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. Send the youngest brother to the Army and send Shaun to the Navy. So at least you can have some sort of life. You can travel, you can save your money, you could possibly meet a partner, right? He set them up so that even though he didn't have as much as maybe Shaun would have liked, he still set you up to have a really good future for yourselves, regardless of how people feel about the Army. It is a second option for people who don't have an option otherwise. You understand what I mean? So he set them up to be in a good space. He set them up to be in a good space. So just having your father have to watch that it's heartbreaking. You understand what I mean? It's just crazy. This from Tiffany Elite says, how he think he can get away with telling a lie that he grew up in. I don't know. I guess he just assumed that, like, I mean, Twitter or TikTok is like it's like a separate universe. And I'm going to try to explain it if you don't use TikTok often. TikTok is like a separate universe. So like some people will get on TikTok and just assume that their family and cousins and relatives aren't on TikTok. They'd be like, no one's on here. So I'm just going to create this world for myself in hopes that no one can find me, because Facebook and Instagram are really community-based apps. So your followers are really going to be people who actually know you. And if you're selling a service, it's going to be people who know you, who've have used your service. So there's more people that know you, right? But TikTok is a little bit different because you can grow your following pretty organically. And it's usually comprised of individuals who don't know you. So I think, and I'm not trying to make an excuse for Shaun, but I think that when he got on TikTok, he just thought, oh, people are getting money on TikTok, so let me try to get some money. It's not anybody gonna know me or question me or anything of that nature. So let me just create this world for myself. And so that's what he did. He created this world where, he was the victim. He grew up in poverty. Most likely his mother left him. Parents don't love him, and people fell for that sob story until people start asking really great questions. You understand what I mean? So that's his brother's take on it. But now I want to go back to his live streams. So now that we are going to go into Shaun's live streams, I want to get into one of them that actually went incredibly viral because people were starting to question who these women were and where they came from. And this live stream is pretty interesting. So I'm going to play it. So just turn your volumes up, okay?
Is it true that she is a runaway? And why she can't go home? Girl, get off your phone and answer. Why you can't go home?
All right, yeah, I just be saying stuff.
That's crazy. Why you can't go home?
Who says she can't go home? Oh my God.
That's what they saying. Yeah. See what it is.
Okay, so they have their names above, and this girl goes by the name of Shanice. So the person in the box is asking, why can't Shanice go home? Is she a runaway?
Are the girls scared of you because they seem scared of you? You be telling them, like, move out the way, end the lie. Why you can't stand up and facilitate the lie? Why they always got to do it?
Because
you feel like you a king.
Because first of all, I am a king. Second of all, they're way prettier looking.
Girl. Don't get smart now, bitch, because you already know you need to stay in your place. You can't even talk without asking permission, hoe.
See, now listen, now why do you have to be so rude? Listen, it's one thing.
She was being rude to me.
Hold on. She did not hold on. I got you. She did not call you out your name. It's one thing for you guys to attack me. Please respect the queens. They're just sitting here and they don't do it.
But you can do it. And if you cheat, they just gonna be fine with it.
Why would I cheat?
You cheated. That's how you got her sitting right next to you. You treat her better on low key. When you be sitting next to Shanice, you'll be kissing all up on her, hugged up and shit. She just be sitting her bobblehead ass right there, teasing and shit. Like everything's so funny.
I don't kiss on Shanice.
Barely.
Look at this guy.
But yeah, I hope y'all are free from Shaun Kelly's shackles one of these days. Y'all get a brain.
I treated them way more disrespectful than I have ever done.
No, I haven't.
You literally called my queen the beaver, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Sorry, queen, because you do need to leave him alone. Well, I'm going to redirect that B word to you because that's what you be acting like.
Okay. You have
Don't roll your eyes.
You have a man? Look at this guy. All right. So
she just sit there, and then it's like when you say stuff she don't want, she just be sitting there stuck face like a robot, like she computing what the fuck you just said.
The person that's talking from a black screen.
Because my lights out.
You got lights on your phone.
You want to? I'm not gonna be one of your wives. You ain't got to see me. Is it?
I'm not gonna be one of your wives. You ain't got to see me. So people are alleging that the girl Shanice or Olivia, I can't remember, is that he groomed one of them at a young age, somewhere about 17 or 18, I can't remember, and that she's not allowed to go home. And because she's not allowed to go home, people are thinking that she's basically just being held captive. Like, people aren't really understanding why she, can't go home. But that's the video that kind of sparked all of this. And it's really crazy. So let's get into the next video.
The initial discussion was actually no. Another woman. We're just gonna say another woman. I was okay with bringing on board. Another woman was not okay with, a power relationship. That was it. And you're right, Olive. Over time, before and during deployment, you got it?
Okay, I think I understand what you were. So, are you bisexual? There sometimes can be a disconnect because bringing on another woman isn't necessarily the issue. It's just making sure everybody's included and being that you guys don't have a intimate sense.
No. At the end of the day, it is we trust his judgment.
Okay, so we are.
He said, "Do you want to see me in handcuffs?" I'm gonna rewind that back a little.
Intimate consent.
Now, just pay attention.
Yes.
No. At the end of the day, it is we trust his judgment.
Okay, so we are emotional beings and we want to be connected. And I can only imagine how it could be feeling some type of way about your partner and then more women.
Yes, she does.
How does that make you ladies feel? Like you just kind of said.
They spoken about the initial.
That's what they're saying, 15 the boss. They're saying that he hit her. I didn't hear a slap, but let me just put it to my ear so I can see if I can hear it.
No. At the end of the day, it is we trust his judgment.
Okay.
No, I didn't hear that. It was like it was a jump cut, but woo child, isn't that interesting? There's a lot more videos, so I want to get to the next one. Here.
How did you make that $37,000 that you made while you were just sitting on the live? Like, what did you do? I just want to know that. That's a real question.
I literally went into the
Okay, Olivia, I see you're not following.
I literally no. I literally
Still blank if you need to be rescued. But anyway, yes, Shaun.
No, go ahead. You got
guarantee you these 16,000 people are not on this live to figure out how you make your money. Because at this point, we don't believe that. We're on this live because we're curious as to why do Shanice and Olivia look uncomfortable.
You go to Disneyland. You're going to Disneyland to have fun, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the way to Disneyland, as you're walking in there, like you park in your car, you see a bag full of money. You mean to tell me you're not going to inquire about the money and pick it up all because you didn't go there to make money? You didn't go to Disneyland to make money?
Okay, so this is one of your tactics. Again, where you detour from the question. No, that analogy is bullshit. That has nothing to do with what I asked you. What did you do to make you $37,000? I don't give a damn about the duffel bag.
Exactly, to the T. Now, you may not have been in the live during that point, right? In the same manner, people are coming and going in and out of this live. So instead of repeating ourselves over and over and over again, or people coming in the middle of what he's explaining, we want people to be able to get the information and keep the information, just in case they have questions, just in case they want to research, just so they're able to like write things down. That is why. That is
blank if you want to get rescued, because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So it seems to me that he is trying to explain his grift or hustle or business strategy. I don't know. I don't care. And everyone who seems to be coming in the box is like, we're just trying to see if these women are okay. And y'all talking about $37,000, how you made money. We don't care. Blink if you need some help. It's that simple. And it's like they're talking over them like, oh, and here's this thing that we did. And no one cares. We're just trying to figure out if these women are okay. It's crazy. Let me get some of your comments. This is from Cozy and Tech. Says, basically, he takes a percentage of people's SBA loans. Possibly. But I honestly, I didn't even know they worked, to be honest with you, Cozy and Tech. I'm more interested in how we get these women free, okay? Right? But I get what you're trying to say. Like, I get that's the gist of what he's trying to argue, but no one cares about that. It's like, it's going way over everybody's heads. It's going way over everybody's heads. Now, I want to get to a video that I had saw with Shaun Adams and our girl E. Kane. So let me pull that video for you now. Okay, turn your volumes up.
I said I was gonna go. Oh my God.
Hey, I was gonna go to sleep in this motherfucker.
We don't see. Say that again? I said I was gonna go. Oh my gosh, not this stuff again. Do you see us? See me?
We can hear you.
We can see you. We can see you.
Okay. Is it good now? What about now?
Yes, it is good now. You are clean. Hey, Olivia. Hey, Shaun. Hey, Shanice.
It's okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey. What do you think about the live, girl?
I think y'all are a goddamn mess. Let me just say this. I'm being nice, okay? Anything I say is for entertainment. Don't take it seriously, okay? I love you guys. I swear. But let me get into the women first. I see people get on here, they get into Shaun automatically. I'm gonna get into your little neck ass neck. Olivia. They say Olivia's too young. She don't know what she wants.
We want to hear what you have to say.
just...
First of all, what's your name and where you from?
My name is Tiffany, and I'm from Colorado.
Okay.
And I just want to say, as I was saying, my bad, I ain't trying to jump in. I just been waiting about an hour and 30 minutes to getting your tea. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get into the girls first. They say Olivia's too young, but yet you got a grown ass woman sitting next to Shaun and taking this shit. So why are y'all just getting on Olivia little head ass and y'all ain't getting on Shawnee's big head ass neither? I don't get that. Shaun.
I love me some Erica K. Listen, if I don't do anything else in life, I'm going actually get into a live stream with Ekane. That is my Make-A-Wish kid wish. Okay, that's my chalice. Because she's right. Everybody's attacking Olivia, but Shanice is the adult. She's also an adult. So how are y'all letting two adults groom a child? You understand what I mean? How you gonna let two adults do that? So I'm with Ekane on that. Y'all going in on Shaun and y'all going in on Olivia. But what about Shanice? Shanice is just condoning this mess. Child.
You steady say you got businesses. Oh, get you an LLC, 700 credit score. Why don't you help motherfuckers get to the 700 credit score?
We do that. Listen, I don't do credit repair, but I know somebody that is amazing. She is amazing at credit repair.
Okay, so that's what you say.
You're right. Maybe I should bring her online and she can host like a masterclass.
Amen. When you claim you're trying to help people and you claim you're trying to do this, get to the basics first before you just get some vending machines, get an LLC. Like that's everybody say LLC. Give us some new shit. You know what I'm saying? You a millionaire. You make all this revenue. Teach me a little bit of something. I'm struggling my damn self. I'm trying to get on here and see.
Why is she lying though? Ekane is one of the biggest influencers on TikTok. Listen. Ekane got a bag. If you're not familiar with Erica Kane, she does hair and wig reviews, and these hair vendors and wig companies be beat down her door to get a review, because when Ekane posts a video, honey, you getting 6, 7, 8 million views on the first day. So, and your sales are gonna go up. So Ekane get a bag. She lying, but she funny. I just want to, if nobody knew who she was, Erica Kane get bread. Okay, she been getting bread. She been getting bread since 2020.
What the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? So let's get into that business. What else you say? You did have some valid points. I ain't gonna cap. You did. But not for real. You seem to get real mad when a woman questions you. I see you get real. It's like you got just like.
I don't get mad. I'm a real passionate guy, and two, a lot of it is just kind of funny. Like it's like kind of like a troll, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's what he likes to troll that. I appreciate y'all because y'all are really embarrass yourselves on social media for some views and attention, and I do that too, amen. So I feel like you can't knock the hustle. Y'all getting how y'all live, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. But at the end of the day, let's be serious, okay? Can we get serious? So is this like dead ass? This is dead ass?
Absolutely.
Hello?
Yes, absolutely.
Dead ass.
Yeah, it's definitely serious.
What was he saying to her? Did you see him? Look at what he's saying to, I think that's Olivia, right? I'm going to rewind it back a little.
But at the end of the day, let's be serious.
Look at him.
Okay, can we get serious? So is this like dead ass? This is dead ass?
Absolutely.
Hello?
Yes, absolutely.
Dead ass.
Yeah, it's definitely serious.
Okay, so I'm speechless. You know what I'm saying? I'm speechless. I mean, like, it's been times I joined the live, Shanice cut off. She ain't even in the damn video. Y'all rubbing backs and sharing backs, and he got a little ass back, so I know it ain't much space you can do. And y'all be back there whispering, kissing on. Oh my God. And one thing about it too, listen, I was a side bitch for about 10 years. Y'all, it's like side bitch, main bitch, same title. Y'all just live together. You get what I'm saying? Y'all just, I ain't not.
Make that make sense.
Now here's my thing before we finish this video. I don't think they live together. I'm gonna just keep it a stack with you. I don't think any of them live together. I don't. I have been on TikTok long enough to see enough grifts. Ignore the zit. Let me just put my mic in front of it. I've been on TikTok long enough to see enough grifts to see a grift in the making. I don't think these people live together. When you look at their live streams, their house is so well manicured, and they also do a live stream every single night for 6, 7, 8 hours a night. You never actually see them post content about, get ready with me's, trips, going to get lunch, nothing. There's no like real live interaction of what they do in life. So in my personal opinion, I don't actually think they actually live together. I think these are 3 people who probably had familial relationships with one another at some point in their lives. And we're just like, hey, look, this is a quick way to make a buck or 2. Let's just tell people we in a poly relationship while we sell them our LLC grifts and our ebooks and our webinars and all the other garbage. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they don't actually interact because they look stiff. Now, if you know other poly relationships on TikTok, they're usually those like morbidly obese women, like the real big ones, and they're always eating Waffle House. And it'd be the guy there. They'd be looking comfortable. They'd be looking like they in their house. They'd be looking comfortable. They'd be live streaming. People say what they're going to say about their weight and what they're eating. But nonetheless, they look like they're in a relationship. They all look like they're in a relationship or just a very plus size halfway house. But at the end of the day, they look like they're in a relationship. These people don't even look like they shake hands. Let's just be for real. They don't look like they shake hands, So I always have concerns about stuff like that when they don't look like they shake hands. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me plug I gotta plug my phone in. I guess there it is. Yeah, so they don't even look like they interact with one another, which I just find just odd and strange. But let me get some of your comments. We're going to get back into the Ekane video. This is from Yochita says, they had a green screen once. Yeah. What happened to that? This from Amber says, the lies will come out. That's right. This from Cozy in Texas. It's a pure space for something. It's definitely a pure space. This from 15 Boss says, yep. I don't think they do either. I just don't. This is from Sandra K. What's up, Sandra? Says folks said it was an Airbnb. It probably is. And that's okay. But it just doesn't look lived in. It doesn't look like a house they live in. It looks like a house they're visiting. They never look comfortable. You understand what I mean? Even if you were to get on live stream, if you say, I'm going to promise myself I'm going to go live every day for 30 days. Right? At least in one of those days, your hair's probably not going to look the best. You're probably going to be in PJs. You understand what I mean? So when they like have this look like they're always in a full face of makeup at 2:00 in the morning, like, are y'all hooking? He's always in a button-up shirt and a vest and things like that. And I'm just like, y'all always look like y'all are going on like out to dinner, and it'd be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You see Erica Kane, she's in her bed. She's got her bonnet on. You know what I mean? She looks like she's ready for bed. They always like they're ready to go somewhere. So it makes me think, do y'all even live here? Because y'all look too dressed up. You never see them look comfortable, which makes me believe they don't actually live there. Which also makes me believe if they don't live there, then where do they live? They probably don't live together. Does that make sense?
In what world do the side girl live with the main girl?
Huh? What you say?
In what world did the side girl live with the main girl? Make that make sense.
Right in this world. I'm looking at it right now. What are you talking about? I'm looking at it right now. It's no fucking way. It's no fucking way. Okay. I am a reformed whore. I'm telling you. Olivia, you young, you say this what you want, girl. More power to you. Girl, you want to share this little man? You do that. Oh, little man. Shanice. Yes. What's the say? Is Big Big he packing? Okay, we're in the opening. Hold on, can I be number 3? We're in the openings. I'm trying to. No, I'm playing. But Shanice. And then Shanice, let's get into you. Quit blocking Shanice. Why she cut off the camera again? Head halfway in. I'm trying to see Shanice. Let's get in it. Hey, Shanice, girl, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm beautiful. So I'm just okay. So I watched a couple of your lives. No cap, I might have missed a few things, but like, what I want to ask is, this what I be talking about.
We just like each other. We love each other.
So Shanice, so I missed this part. When he brought Olivia on, was it like hey, like, yes, I'm down. Like, okay, so we you get what I'm saying? Like, was it just an automatic you down? Or did you have some second thoughts like, hold on?
So the agreement was to bring other women into our relationship before.
Oh, when y'all first started.
Say again?
When y'all first started, that's what
yes,
it was?
Absolutely, yes.
So, okay. And y'all said it's been about a year and a half since y'all both met him?
Met, yes. Dated, yes. We've been dating for over a year and a half.
And so has she, is from what I heard, right?
No, they've known each other for a year and a half and have been dating for 6 months.
Yes. Over 6. Been dating for 6 months, known for a year and a half. Okay, so when do you plan on bringing on is there like a plan, Shaun? Hey, Shaun. Is there like a plan to bring on the third women? Like, is there a set time, or is it just going to come?
This is the plan. I'm going to have 7 queens, and I'm going to build the most beautiful and powerful family America's ever seen.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, so he plans on having 7 bed wenches. 7. She was 17. That's right. Yeah. Another. This from Lexi Glow says, if doing too much for a reason was a person, he is it. It's given a scene in a low budget movie. It's given Tubi. Okay. It's given Tyler Perry wig. That's what it's giving. It's giving Tubi Tyler Perry wig is what it's giving. Okay. That's precisely what it's giving. And people are just taken aback by how gratuitous it actually is. You understand what I mean? It's weird. This man is strange. He is. It's gross. All I hear is this idiot. 7. He said 7. He said, he said 7 women. Let me get to his live stream. Olivia Appleberry. Let's see. I think I blocked her. Oh, yeah, she is blocked. Let me unblock her. Yeah, these women, obviously they're not allowed to yeah, it's very like, yeah, you see this like a video that she had posted. This is a video they had posted, and it's always in the weird corner of their house. It's never you never actually see their home. It's just bizarre. The other woman happens to be, let me pull her up here. It's Olivia's always the one who goes live, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, I bombshell. Here she is. I think I also blocked her. Yeah, let me go ahead and unblock her. Okay, let me go ahead and unblock her. Now, these people, they don't go live during the day because for obvious reasons, they don't live together. They clearly don't live together. We all know that they don't live together. It's just a weird dynamic, but yeah, weird. The whole relationship is strange. Let me get some of your comments. This is from Blaze. What's up, Blaze? Says, I thought the white sister wives was weird. Child, they all weird. You said and live in a hotel. They gotta be living somewhere. I don't think they live here. This is from A Living Being. Says, OMG, I be seeing this. I be so tired of seeing this. I be so tired of seeing them. And y'all, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of videos of these individuals, with more people just dragging them for filth. So let's just get into the next video.
I'm telling you, legally, none of you are making any sense. This shit makes absolutely no sense. I fucked up back then. I'm telling you, sir. I've always lived on acres of land. I fucked up. I'm telling all three of you, you are fucking up right now. I've lived life. I've done what you're trying to do. That's all I'm going to tell you. Auntie said so. My followers are here. Remember this. When shit goes left, I'm telling you, this shit isn't going to end well. Have a great night.
I guess we got to get to the beginning of her video.
I'm not even talking to you, Shaun. I'm not one of those people that going to go into it, but I want to let you guys know something. To the two women there.
Yes.
That I was poly for 4 years. To the 19-year-old woman that's there. I'm dead in your eyes right now. And I want you to understand how this is going to end.
She's 20, just saying.
She's 20? That's a child. Who child?
Shaun, I did state in the beginning, I'm not.
This is our show, so like we're allowed to talk.
I want to explain to you how this is going to end. What you guys are trying
you don't even know her age, but you know her life.
One second, Shaun.
But you know her life.
Okay, I'll wait.
You don't. Okay, but how are you gonna say you know how this ends and you don't even know her age? You got her age. You have our situation figured out and you don't even know.
What you are trying to do.
Not what I'm trying to do. Is what you did.
Shaun, go ahead.
Speak what you said. That's it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My presence will automatically threaten you. I know.
Not really.
Understand that what you are trying to do, I have already done. I live on 6 acres of land. I have barns. Ma'am, to you two, what I want to tell you is how this is going to end. Because I told you, I was poly for 4 years. I had a girlfriend that lived in the house. I traveled internationally. I did not want him fucking with a bum bitch. So I found the baddest that I could find. She stayed home. She, I like girls. The fact that this is not a threesome saddens me. Shaun, that's the only thing I will tell you, my guy. I don't know what this is because I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with two people if it's not that. I'm not even talking to you, Shaun. I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with two people if it's not that. At one point in my life, pause.
No.
At one point in my life, I was worth over $500,000.
Good for you. You said you were
I need you to understand. You haven't since I jumped on here.
Let him speak, please,
the
ma'am.
thing is this, though. You said you know
I
the
see.
situation.
I'm dealing with children. You guys seem to be about business, but I want to show you something. You see this? You see this right here?
What does this have to do
I
with
make
my
money from here. I make you guys uncomfortable. I'm going to tell you again how this is going to end. Any money that you make, Olivia, any money that you make to the other young lady,
Shanice,
you are sharing it among 3 people. And you are wasting your time and you are wasting your life. Because all it takes is one simple thing to set domino effect off into everything. Legally, all 3 of you have no bond in business.
That's right. And she's absolutely correct. If y'all are opening up LLCs together and selling e-courses or whatever garbage that they're selling, if the relationship breaks up, because none of them are married, legally you can't, because polygamy and bigamy doesn't exist in this country, you will lose everything. If all of the business is in his name and in his bank accounts and he kicks you to the curb, you don't have anything. So whether this is a grift or whether this is like you know, a real relate, which I don't think it's real. It's definitely a grift. But if he's saying, hey, let's do this grift together and we're gonna make a bunch of money, but all the money's getting funneled to him, he can easily just switch you out for another dumb bird who's gonna do it with him. And then you get to walk out penniless, and he gets to take the grift on the road, like a road show. So what she's trying to tell you is, whether this is real or not, you better get your ducks in a row. Because when he's ready to trade you out for someone else, because there's going to be another dumb bird who's willing to do it with him, you better make sure that at the end of every single live stream, he's splitting that money 3 ways. That's what she's trying to tell them, and they're not getting it. They're like, oh, they're so caught in their own hype that they're not even actually taking financial advice from someone who's like, I've been there, I've done that. And even if this is a grift, if it's fake, if it's not real, if it's just made for TV to get people all riled up and jazzed up, what the woman is trying to tell them is that at the end of the day, you should be splitting that money. And I don't think that they are. I think that these women, even though, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think this is real. This relationship is not real. These women are not real. These people don't actually live together. They're just simply doing a horse and pony show to get everybody riled up so y'all can open your wallets and either buy their e-courses or send them gifts or cash apps or whatever. But even if I was a part of his scheme, right? Like, okay, this seems like a bright idea because people on the internet, they love to have something to watch at night. They love to have like this, like, you know, entertaining show. It's a show. He's putting on a show and he's doing a really good job at it. But at the end of the day, if he were to ever come up to me, be like, hey, you want to just pretend to be in a poly relationship to get people like riled up, right? I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the night, you gonna cut me my bread. That's all. I'll do it. I'll sit on your lap. We'll talk. I'll let people come in here and berate me. I mean, obviously I won't. But if I was pressed for money, I would. You know, I'll let people come and sit here and berate me and talk about me like a dog and wooty woo. But at the end of the night, you got to split with me. So it's just like that, and I'll continue to do it. And if he said yes, okay, let's get that in writing and let's put on a show. And I'm totally okay with that. But they're not even getting it. They're like, oh, they're so hard pressed to prove this is a real relationship because they can kiss him in the open face in the mouth. Like that proves anything, right? They're not even getting it. Like, if he switches you out, there's nothing in writing that says he has to give you anything. And I know they're making bread at the end of the night. You know what I mean? So this from Sergeant King says, what kind of work does he do? To be honest, they have never explained it, so I don't know. Something about LLCs. He says he's a millionaire. I don't know what he sells, but he claims to be a millionaire. He claims to have this rags to riches story, but I'm not certain what it is. This from Helen B says, I need something to watch, like Tofia is offline. Not Tofia. Her show is good. Her show is good because all she do is just, order Uber Eats and just talk to you on the chat. She really don't do much, but she's entertaining because she has a specific look about her, which draws people in, even though she's like kind of nice. She's nice and she's really quiet. Like Tofia is like the least problematic of all people. And like, if you're going to watch any show on the internet, watch Tofia's show. She's the most, you know what I mean? Like, she's the most least problematic person across the entire internet. This is from L. Thornton says, they get nothing at all. More TikTok followers, perhaps. But I feel like the people who get in their box make more money than they do. In my personal opinion. Like, that's just my personal opinion. This is from, is it Shy Bell? Shy Bell says, that's why they were talking over the woman. Ignorant. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. This is better than nothing says, have a nice day. Stay kind, all. Oh, thank you very much. Better than nothing. This is from Amber says, his brother said different and he's lying. Yeah, he does not have a rags to riches story. Shaun's brother came online and said that he doesn't have a rags to riches story, that his father was middle class and that they didn't grow up poor. But let's go. I want to pivot a little bit because I want to get to Shaun's ex-girlfriend. Now an ex-girlfriend came forward and discussed the nature of their relationship. I don't know what the nature of their relationship is, but apparently she came forward. So let me look that up. Hold on one second. Okay, here's the ex-girlfriend. Turn your volume up. She goes by That Bad Chick Mel. Okay. Hold on one moment, y'all. My nose. Okay.
Disrespecting me, disrespecting my body. He got me pregnant without my consent and literally was not there for me to help me with everything that I had to go through, because I'm not a person, well, I wasn't a person who believed in abortions. I had like basically no choice. It was like either have him as a father to my kids or have an abortion. And I literally had to go against everything I believed in. I had to go through it like all by myself because I didn't want to tell my mom. I didn't want to tell anybody. My mom knows about it now, but I literally had to go through this all by myself. And the reason why, and this is what I be saying, like, he didn't want to tell me why until like after the fact, everything that happened, that he didn't come because he had to get a haircut. So, but yeah. He really ain't shit. He definitely is really like a narcissist. He's abusive. Like literally, I cooked this man a Thanksgiving dinner, even though I don't celebrate holidays, in my kitchen that was getting renovated, and washed thousands of dishes, not thousands, but lots of dishes in the bathtub on my knees with no help from him. He just sat on his fucking ass. He definitely wants to be catered to like he's a king. But yeah, so shut up. No, I'm good now. That's the only part that be getting me choked up, bro. Like I used to cry, like even thinking about it, like all the time. But not anymore. Like I'm good now. Like I'm good.
That's really sad. That's horrible. Now, even if he is putting on some sort of weird show, like to kind of abandon your partner in the middle of them having, to make this like life-altering decision, which an abortion is a life-altering decision because you don't know if you want to have it or not. So the fact that you would abandon your partner in something like that, and the least you could do was just go and show up and hold her hand. You understand what I mean? This guy is just despicable. He is, you guys. He's despicable. Whether he's putting on an act, whether he's manipulating these women, whether this is all a show or real, the fact of the matter is there are people coming out of the woodwork coming after him because he just has, this trail of tears behind him, no pun intended, but like he's got this trail of tears of women and family members that he has thoroughly wronged that they want to set the record straight. So, I commend his family for being brave enough to come forward and just be like, he's a monster, so that's just really sad. Her story is sad. You could just tell, and it's real. And I would never question whether she's lying or not. Like no woman would talk about no real woman would talk. And I don't mean real in the sense of like being disrespectful, but like no real honest woman would lie about having a procedure like that for, to just bash him, so it's just a mess. But let me get to some of your comments. This from L. Thornton says he looks manipulative AF. Heck yeah. And he doesn't even the crazy part is that his manipulation is so obvious. It's the fact that if this is real, how are these women falling for this garbage? This is from Angel Brown says he does act like a queen. He does. This from Quanda said, did she say she washed the dishes in the bathtub? Yeah, she said she was in the Navy as well. And I think I've seen a live stream where she said she had purchased a home at the time. She said her kitchen was being renovated. So, when your kitchen's being renovated, what's the thing that you're going to do the least bit? You're not going to cook. So the fact that she had to go out of her way to cook a Thanksgiving dinner means that he meant something to her because she went out of her way to cook a Thanksgiving dinner, knowing that she doesn't have the proper kitchen to do so. You understand what I mean? Because if your kitchen's being renovated, you're just like, I'm not going to cook, but you know, here's a man that I love. I'm going to attempt to do my best to help and make this dinner, make a way out of nothing. Cause that's what Black women do. That's what women do. Okay. Minus the color. That's what women do. Women always make a way out of nothing. And it be these men that shit on it, you know? Like when you know what I mean? Like she had no working kitchen. And somehow she made a way out of preparing you a Thanksgiving dinner. The least you could do was help. You didn't even hold her hand during her abortion. So the least you could do was help her wash the dishes, you know? It's crazy. These men are crazy. This is from Amber says, what was he gonna do? His family coming out telling the truth. He's like, I guess just pretend it's not happening, you know, like, okay. And just be like, just pretend it's not they do it all the time on the internet. People get called out all the time on the internet. And you know what they do? Just turn a blind eye, be like, oh, I didn't realize my sister had made a video about me. I didn't realize my brother had came out about me. I didn't realize this. People just play crazy. Playing crazy has become so incredibly popular on the internet. Just play crazy. Just pretend you don't, just be like, I don't know what's happening. And typically, because of the way the internet and how fast information flies, it just, people, it's just like yesterday's news, you know? This is like yesterday's news. This from Rich Beast says, I'm not making a way for no man. Those days are over. Y'all, there's nothing wrong with making a way for a man or just going out of your way for a man, but it's got to be the right man. You understand what I mean? Like, it's got to be the right one. You can't just be going out of your way for just like any old body. You got to go out of your way for like the right one. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with it. And I'm sure you've gone through a whole lot of different situations with men where you went out of your way and then it was met with like hostility or not enough gratitude, which is understandable. So it can make you not want to do it again, but don't have that disposition, because one day if you do meet a man or if you do have a man and you want to go out of your way, go out of your way for them. You know, I'm just, this is what Kwanda says. Yeah, he always have our cape on standby. Yeah, we do. We do. Is she okay? She seems okay. Yeah, she does. I'm sure. And that was years ago that she was with him. So I'm sure she finally like, you know, worked it out through, you know, journaling, therapy, family, whatnot. So she looks okay. I've seen a couple of her videos. She looks fine. And I'm glad she came forward so people can like get an idea of who this guy really is. He seems like a monster. He does. Obviously more people are going to continue to jump into his live stream and talk to him and ask him questions and, you know, question the whole scenario and all of that other stuff, you know. And they're going to continue to eat it up until, again, they're yesterday's news. Remember Angie? Remember the girl from Michigan with the blue contacts? Remember her? And she had the Daddy's Girls cult. Remember that? And then it just went away. So that's just how it always is. Like, people become today's news, they'll become yesterday's news, and so on and so forth. And then to be on, it's always going to be another freak show on your timeline. Okay. This from Tiffany Elite says, I hope Olivia and Shanice expose him for who he really is. They will. He's gonna play them. And when it comes to people, the fastest way to play somebody is over money. So the moment he played them on some money, they're gonna come out after him. It's that simple. From Sarah Walker says, I would have been out of there in a second if I had no pain. She was like, yeah, it's just crazy. Is he? If he's from Michigan too, then yeah. It's a mess. The internet is a mess. The internet is always a mess. What do you expect? It's the internet, okay? The internet gonna stay ghetto to the day we die. That's just the nature of the internet. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my DMs because I got a DM. Yeah, I think I mentioned when I was cleaning out the app when I had it before. I just got back on the app last night. Well, hold on, y'all. I got a message. Yeah, so This from Darissa says, I can never do poly, no way. I'm not sharing my man. It's just that simple. Hello, I'm not. And if he thinks if he's disrespectful enough to ask me, I'm just gonna end up on Snap. That's just that simple. Okay. You disrespectful enough to ask me about some poly stuff, I'm gonna end up on Snap, Dateline, you know, Discovery ID, whatever. Faux My Man, or what's the other one? What's the other? Not Faux My Man. What's the other show called? Y'all, come on, what's the other show called? It's called TV One. What's it called, y'all? It's not Faux My Man, it's the other one. What's the other show called? It's like the black version of Dateline. That's where I'm gonna end up. You ask me some ignorant stuff like that. This Raquanda says, a chief trying her best to keep it straight. I'm trying my best. Feel attraction. Feel attraction. If you don't have TV One on your TV, watch you some TV One. It's the black version of Dateline. So you know how like Dateline is all just like white men who murder their wives? Fatal Attraction is black men who murder their wives, or black women who murder their husbands, right? It's all the name of the game. First 48 too. Yeah, that one too. Yeah, Fatal Attraction. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. This from Shay Lopez says, I just don't believe poly relationships really work if I'm the man. I ain't sitting there in his face while he with another woman. We all have real human emotion. There's no way. There's just no way. Like, there's no way. The based off of evolution and how people come together, there's no way that polyamorous relationships have never worked. Name one successful polyamorous relationship, and the king of Saudi Arabia doesn't count because his wives most of them don't even know each other, and they're living in I think a $10 or $20 billion house where they have different quadrants, where they never even see their husband's other wives' children. You understand what I mean? So that doesn't count. That's just something that they do because of nobility. That's it. It has nothing to do with what they actually want and what actually works. They just do it because of nobility. So no, this is just no and no. Polyamorous relationships don't work. Every time somebody ends up in a polyamorous relationship, they end up single. Okay, it's just that simple. They just end up single. Okay, they just end up single by themselves. But that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. So, but that's all I have. I got nothing else. We could sit here and watch videos all day about these lunatics, but I'd rather save y'all the headache and let you reserve some of the rest of your Sunday. But we'll be back tomorrow, you guys, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, here at the Nosy Bystanders Live. I am your host, Chief Nosy Bystander. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out. Don't be ignorant. We'll be back tomorrow, okay, with more mess, because there's always some more mess across the internet. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.